All right. Well, I'll show you some trophies when I get back into the apartment. I got about 10 minutes left until I'm there.
I can't wait. I want to see this.
Gangster
I'm
Ghost,
gonna
can I
look
show you
it
some
up.
BB guns too? Can I show you some BB guns too on your stream, Gangster Ghost, just so Dustin understands?
Your BB guns? Like I don't
Yeah, they're
need to see
BB
your guns.
guns.
I don't need to see your
They're not
guns.
real
It's not
guns.
necessary. I've seen military spec guns before, bro. I don't need to see your guns.
Okay, but I'll show you anyway.
I'm sure. I guess I don't. It's not
What is this
necessary.
conversation about anymore?
It's about if
He's gonna
Dustin
show
wants to
me
meet
his
me in
BB
person.
guns. I mean, bro, like you don't want that. You don't want that. I'm just telling you.
Well, I
You
remember
don't.
before you were saying some pretty gross things that you'd want to do to me. Remember that?
Yeah.
A couple streams ago?
Yeah.
You said
Yeah.
you wanted to rape me?
Yeah. When you go out,
You know
I
what
go
happened
in.
to the
Actually,
last
that was
person
Clay.
who said that, Dustin?
Actually, that was Clay. Clay. If we're being honest and
No,
like
that was you.
directed.
That was
No, it
you.
was Clay. No, I said that
What
to
have I
Clay.
returned to?
Actually,
Said that to
Logan actually
Clay.
kept the stream up, and we can take a look at it sometime. But you absolutely said that multiple times to me.
If you, yeah, no, I don't remember saying that to you. I remember saying that to
So
Clay. I don't remember
if
saying
you
that
want to
to
say you want
you
to sexually assault me and you want to show up to
directly.
my door, I got some things to show you too.
Uh-oh.
I mean, like I said, bro, I'm using this kind of weapon. You want to bring that kind of? It just shows how much of a bitch you are, right? I get horny when I fight. You fucking want to kill people. You know that makes me wonder what kind of orthodox you are.
It's the kind that doesn't mess around.
That shuts his fucking mouth. That's a little bitch that wants to use a gun instead of fight me straight up. Dude, I would fight you straight up. I would
wouldn't
bitch
want to
slap
touch
you
you, Dustin,
open-handed.
because you'd
I
smell
wouldn't
bad.
even close my hand. I wouldn't even close my hand, bro.
So I'd make
It
sure
wouldn't
you
even be
stay
worth
6
it.
feet away.
I mean, I'm
called
far
social
enough right
distancing.
now. I don't know why you got to add 6
Why are
feet.
you always coming up with?
I don't know why you got to add 6
Why are you
feet.
always coming up with fighting words, Dustin?
I didn't start this fight.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't start the last fight. No, I didn't.
You absolutely started. You said, oh, why don't you come meet me? And then you said, oh, I'm not telling you where I am, but you tell me where you are. I told you where I am, and you're not going to show up, are you? And that's good. I'll keep you safe.
I think
you're smarter than you
being-
look, Dustin.
You're fucking retarded, bro. If you think I'm even in the slight intimidated by a little
course you
pansy fucking twig
And you
bitch
should
made
be.
little piece of shit like you. Fuck, dude, let me show you a picture. Matter of fact, I need to go get that fucking mugshot, show you what happens to little bitches like you. Bro, dude, you don't want this. You don't want this, bro. I'll beat your ass and then the cops will come and arrest you. That's what happened the last time.
Okay.
Actually, that happened multiple times.
Well, then.
You don't want none of this, bro. You don't want it. I'm just telling you.
Well, I guess it's your choice to make. So, you could either accept or not accept. It sounds like you're not accepting.
I mean, yeah, I'm not even interested, Daniel.
That's what I
You're
thought.
not worth my time. Like Clay, I would go. Clay, I would actually go and meet. Right? You're not worth my time, bro. Like you're really not.
All right, can we move on?
You're just a little bitch made.
Let's move along.
Joe.
No reason to fight.
I'm pretty sure eventually Clay and I will actually meet up. If I talk enough shit to him, he'll probably actually
Are
cave.
you interested in going back to jail or something, bro?
Well, I won't go to jail. You don't understand. Like you don't know what the fucking law even says, do you, Sandman?
What?
All of this stuff is considered an offer, right? This is what's known as an offer to consideration.
Like
I'm putting terms out there. You're offering terms in counter, and we're coming to an agreement.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go to jail for that. Shut the fuck up, dude. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Language, bro. Language.
Joe, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So
shit, I went right by there, didn't I?
So Jill.
Yeah.
So if I don't believe in predestination, am I safe?
I thought we've gone through this.
No, if you're predestined, it shouldn't matter what you believe in, right?
What you're really asking is if you refuse to accept the doctrine,
What doctrine?
are you saved? Of predestination.
The doctrine.
It's clearly taught in Ephesians 1:5. There is no doubt about it. Read the context.
Okay, how do I know? How do I know?
Predetermined.
I heard that part, but I mean, how do I know if I'm on that side or this side?
Well, I believe if you're saved, the Spirit of God, as it witnesses to me every day, is witnessing to you and guiding you in your walk. Christ says that the Spirit would always be with you.
How do I know that? How do I know? How do I know all this?
Okay, something better be going on.
Well, nothing's going on.
Well, then maybe you need to.
What if I'm not predestined? Is what I'm saying. How
Has anybody here ever witnessed a miracle?
Maybe you need another baptism. I don't know.
Well, I know because you're talking about predestined on those who are predestined to be saved. What about the other side? Could you tell us about the other side? How do we know who is not on the saved side and who is on the damned side?
Well, we don't know who's on the saved side. We only know we're saved personally. Intimately, we have a relationship with Christ that we can't even express or prove to anyone from the outside looking in.
Hey, the next time you talk to Christ, will you let him know I really need some help with a few court cases? Could use some help over here.
You got court cases going on, Dustin?
Yeah, I got court cases. You want to read some of the paperwork? You want to see what this dude did to me?
Oh, people who've done things to you.
You want to hear? Do you want to hear what defendant Tyrell James in King County did to me?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Tyrell, no. He sounds black. Tyrone.
Tyrell. I never met the guy until that night.
Tyrone is a bomboclat. I met a.
Yeah, he had a black eye. I know that much, and probably a couple missing teeth. Yeah, no, that's on the mugshot. I can show you that. There's actual proof of that.
And Dustin by the 0.
How do I know the cops didn't do that?
You probably would know if the cops were doing it because he's a black man in Washington. What are you talking? How do I know? Because it would be on the news.
So how do I know that wasn't the cops?
Because it would be on the news. Because then it would be nationwide news.
How do I know the cops didn't do that? I mean,
I'm pretty sure the cops didn't do that,
blamed
bro.
it on you.
I'm pretty sure the cops didn't do that.
You decided, hey, I'm going to take credit for it.
I guess I could take credit for it, but it'd be pretty strange because there's a long list of pictures of mugshots of people in prison with their face all fucked up and my history attached to it.
So you decided to
you can go and look this shit up. It's not a joke, bro. From Arizona all the way up until right now, there's a list of people with their face all fucked up in mugshots.
How do I know you didn't set this all up so you can come on Ghost's channel and talk about it? How do I know?
Because that would be pretty elaborate, bro. That'd be pretty fucking elaborate.
Police are not in cahoots right now to try to
over several different states. Okay. Everywhere I go, the cops just love me.
Let me guess. You're starting your own channel. You writing a book?
No, I don't have any of that. I work too much for that.
Where'd Dandy go?
To go pull up some BB guns. Oh fuck yeah! You think I'm joking? What's funny is you think I'm fucking joking.
Get a BB to the you know what?
Oh yeah, he's gonna give me some BBs to my BBs.
He'd have to shoot you right in the eye or something to do any sort of damage. I guess.
Come on, bro. Yo.
Hi, Badger.
Badger. What's happening, my man?
He disappeared. Oh, he's back now.
He's raptured.
Oh. Oh, StreamYard.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, I see Dr. Spider's in the chat.
Finger licking good.
Hi, Badger.
Hey, what's up?
What's up,
How
Badger?
are you today?
I'm all right. I've been sweating out in the heat all day.
Yeah, it's been a warm day, huh?
A little bit.
Jill's here.
I'm sure I'm probably not sweating as bad as Dustin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know, Dustin, you do a lot more of the manual labor, right? Or am I thinking of Josh?
You need a contract? Is that what it is?
Huh?
What about you, Jill? Are you retired?
No.
Not retired yet?
No.
Okay.
Oh. What about you, Badger Snake? Are you retired?
No,
Badger's-
it's going to take a while. I'm still a young man.
Yep.
You're 21?
I'm 42.
Oh, yeah. Still got time.
I still got like at least 25 years.
You're 42 and you're a young man. You're a spring chicken, bro.
He is. He is a spring chicken.
Straight spring
I
chicken right
still-
out of that freaking
I
egg, bro.
still outwork all the people like half my age at my job, though.
Oh, you're 30?
There are some people that are just born that way, bro. Some people they have that work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gangster Ghost, you want to make me a little larger so I can show Dustin some things?
Okay.
I wanted to ask Dustin if there's volumes other than 11. 42
All right.
is the new 24.
There's one trophy. There's another trophy. There's another trophy. It's my reposed mother.
Are these
Do
all
any
prayer-
of those have your name on it at all? I don't
These-
see names. I
these
see
all prayer
placards
trophies?
and pieces of wood.
And I also got this
Yeah, are
rascal
these-
right here.
are these-
I feel
You
like
really
I
don't
feel
get-
like Daniel has
So
a
those
bunch
are
of
some of my
Taekwondo trophies. What's that?
Yeah, I think those are stuff he made in wood shop.
This is a good old 12 gauge BB gun.
Uh-oh.
Okay, baby.
And these are
You
pretty
mean
nice.
scatter shot?
They
This is
shoot
another BB gun.
Scatter shot, yeah. So you know to use a shotgun at least, so they can't trace
the
the shell
12
to you.
grade shoots bubblegum balls.
That's one of those.
Hey, you know
ball
why you
launchers.
use a shotgun in home invasions? You know what the reason is for that?
All I know,
Because there's no shell that they can trace back
all
to
I know
you.
is I ain't going to Daniel's house. That's for sure. Unexpected.
People know.
If I was going to Daniel's house, I'd wait until he falls asleep. I'd stick a freaking hose under his door. Everybody in the house would go to sleep, and you'd never hear from him again.
Yeah, you would have to do something like that to get up on me. So, if I were you, Dustin, I would probably not come to Harrisburg. Probably just
Like, why? Why? You
Harrisburg.
wouldn't even know I was there. The last thing you would know is the sound of the little freaking hot thing coming your way, bro. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even fucking know, bro. You just don't come at me with your bullshit and fucking thinking you're intimidating
He's gone.
somebody you're not. You wouldn't even know.
He's gone.
Well, whatever, dude. He can
really
fucking take a
Are
fatty.
you guys really beefing like that?
I don't know. Actually, I don't have any problems with Daniel. He's a bitch. I don't like why. It wouldn't even be worth my fucking time. Clay, on the other hand, I'd go and meet his ass and beat the fuck out of him.
Oh,
I have my days where I would like to as well.
Ghost, I didn't know you were such a violent man.
Oh,
No, Ghost isn't. He just has friends that are.
Yeah, too much violence. No love.
Oh, cry a river for me,
I
Sandman.
am. I'm going to pull out the violin and start playing it too.
So who here is a Roman Catholic?
I'm not a Roman Catholic.
Isn't the Pope over Orthodox? Oh no, I mean, isn't the Pope over all of the Catholic religions or groups?
The holy shitness.
Is he the head of Rome, or is he the head of all of the Catholic Church, or just the Roman Catholic Church? If you notice, they've gotten they've gotten rid of actually not tried to. They've gotten rid of Rome. It used to be called the Roman Catholic Church when I was growing up. Now it's just Christianity. Now it's just the Catholic Church.
Is it?
Right. Now it's just Christian. It's morphing now into Christian. Well, the titles that are thrown around, yeah.
Oh, that's because of the unity that they're aiming for.
Yeah, the ecumenical movement.
Yeah, they have to cut out, titles and just keep it as just one. Christians. Everybody who's Christian is the same. Yeah.
So, Danny knows
Yes.
about the Catholic Church.
We all gotta unite.
Is the Pope just over the Roman or Rome, the Roman Catholic Church, the Vatican, or is he over every Catholic church or division? I don't know what the.
I mean,
He's
like,
over the
I
entire
imagine
Catholic
if he was to roll up, if he
So
was to
there's
roll up to
Eastern
like an
Catholics
independent
and there's
Catholic
Western
church,
Catholics.
blah
Dustin,
blah
can you
blah
stop
blah
talking?
blah blah blah
Oh, boy,
blah
here
blah
comes-
blah blah blah.
Dustin,
blah.
remember
Shut
when
up,
you
dude.
said you
I was
wanted
in
to
the middle
meet
of
up and
saying
fight with
something.
me and you wanted to
Yeah,
sexually
blah
assault
blah
me?
blah 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 blah.
When you said you
I
wanted to
didn't
rape
say
me?
that about you.
It's
bro.
on
I said
Gangster
that about
Groom's channel.
Clay.
You guys
I
can
said
take a
that
look. It
about
says
Clay.
Dustin Buck versus the
I
Ortho
said
Bros.
that about Clay. Bro, if you
can
thought that
lie
I
all
wanted
you
to have
want.
sex with you, I
Or
apologize.
people could just-
I was interested in Clay, bro. I'm interested in Clay. I'm not interested in you. I don't care
Well,
about
you said you wanted to
You're
rape me
not
multiple
special,
times
bro.
on that stream, and people can
No, I
listen
want
to
to
it
rape
themselves.
Clay. Get
And
it
the
fucking
last person
straight.
who
Get
threatened
it
to rape
fucking
me
straight.
had a
It's
bad
Clay,
time, Dustin.
not you.
It's
It's
not something that I
Clay.
could take lightly.
Fucking Jesus Christ, dude. You're not
And
even my
you
type.
kept saying
bro.
over and over again that you wanted to meet up with me.
Blah, blah, blah,
Why is this
blah.
guy
So what? No, actually, that was
And-
Clay, bro. That wasn't
Okay,
you.
Dustin.
That
Oh, it
wasn't
wasn't
fucking
you. You didn't say you
That
wanted to
was
meet up.
Clay.
Oh,
So-
well,
so
you know
you're
what? That actually happened on this stream,
Not you.
and people could hear that. Where you said, "I want to. I come on, man. Anywhere you want to meet up, we'll meet up, and I'll beat you up." And I said, "Okay, come over to this place." And you said, "I don't want to
That's
anymore.
not actually what I
That was
said.
my time."
No, You're such a bitch,
No, but
bro. You're a fucking
you
faggot
wanna
bitch,
rape
bro.
Wait,
What would you do?
You're
What
the
would
one
you
who
do,
said you wanted to
Daniel,
rape a
if I
man,
was
and you're
in
gonna
your
call me
face
gay?
right now? What would you do? Yeah,
That is pretty
yeah, I'll
gay,
call you
Dustin.
gay straight to your face,
like
bro.
the
If I
gayest
was
thing
in
you
your
could-
face
you could
right
say.
now, what the fuck would you do? What the fuck would you do?
What
I don't
happened to this
care,
channel,
Daniel.
Logan?
Yeah, it clearly bothers you more than it bothers me.
because
I don't
I've
give
actually
a flying
been
fuck,
sexually
bro.
assaulted
You're
before,
not
unlike
interested.
you.
I'm not interested. I fuck. Then it'll be round 2, bro. I don't fucking care. Shut the fuck up, Daniel. You're not special to anybody. Not
I'm
even
special
me.
to
Shut the
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
up, bro.
How about that?
I doubt it. I doubt if you are. I don't know. I
you
don't know the
speak
man
for him.
personally, but I doubt the fuck if you are, bro.
Well, Dustin,
Certainly
Are
don't.
you-
it
hold
sounds
on,
like-
Dustin, are you
Daniel,
alright,
you're
man?
not important to anybody but your
sounds-
mom. You're not important to anybody but your
Dustin.
fucking mother, dude. Shut the
My
fuck
mother's
up.
Are you
dead.
alright,
Not
man?
even interested.
Dude, calm down, Dustin. Shit, man.
Yeah, are
Like,
you
don't
okay?
cause trouble or what the hell, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine. All y'all can eat shit. Fuck off.
Okay. All
I'm
You
fine.
just seem really upset, man.
Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm not asking for your fucking advice. If I seem upset, it's probably because I am.
For
Shut
once,
the
somebody
fuck up.
calls his
You're
bluff
not
and
interested
says,
in my mental
"Oh,
health.
actually, Dustin can't just say anything that he wants. I'll call your bluff. If you actually want to show
I'll
up,
say
you
any
could."
fucking thing I want.
You're not gonna
Daniel.
show up
I'll say any
Because
fucking
you
thing
know
I
darn
want.
well it would not end well for you.
I won't show. Oh yeah, bro, you're fucking scary. I'm scared of you, dude. I would
You're the
show
one
up
who
for
said it.
for fucking. I don't even know what was his name.
Dustin.
Fucking Gay R15. I'd show up for his dumbass. I wouldn't show up for you.
Dustin.
I don't even care, bro. You're nothing to me.
All
You're
right.
not even a
Then
fucking
maybe
person. You're a
Stop
piece
saying that
of
you want to
shit.
rape me. Stop saying you want to meet up with me and
I'm not
fight
saying
me.
that about you. I said that about Clay,
and then
bro. It wasn't
Maybe
about
I'll never
you.
hear about it again,
wasn't
and that will
about
be
you.
the end of it.
I'm admitting to fucking. I don't fucking care, bro. I wasn't
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
over,
you. I was talking
Dustin.
about
Stop
Clay.
talking about it.
And I don't know. I'll say whatever the fuck I want, Daniel, and you're not gonna stop me neither. So shut the fuck up, faggot.
Dustin,
You little bitch boy.
Dustin, why?
Bro, are you
What?
okay?
What? No, I'm not okay. Fuck you.
Dustin,
So what if I'm not?
Dustin,
I don't know, man.
What?
why are you gay?
Why?
Yeah, that is pretty gay.
I don't care, dude. I don't care what you guys think.
Well, you
Kind of
said
weird
you want to
sundowning
bang.
thing that your dad taught you.
You want to bang Clay? You said.
I mean, bro, dude, Daniel, you are so trying to get under my skin, bro. You're not important to me, man. I think you're more upset that I want to have sex with Clay than you.
Oh,
I think
my
that's what it
God.
is.
All right, I'm done.
Getting
I think that's
gayer
what
and
it
gayer
is.
by the
I
minute,
think you're
Dustin.
jealous,
First you
bro.
want to have sex
I
with
think
me,
you're
then you want to have
fucking
sex with
jealous,
Clay.
bro.
It's really gross.
I
don't know
really
what's going
do.
on
No,
here,
I
bro.
didn't want to have sex with you, Daniel.
Why don't you
That's
ask
what
them
you're
if
not
they'll
getting.
both meet
It
you?
wasn't
Let you
you,
guys-
bro. It
Dustin,
wasn't
why don't you ask
you.
them if
And
they'll
it'll
both
never
meet
be
you?
you. I don't want to have sex with you. I'll have sex
I
with
didn't
Clay
know it
before
was
I
gonna
have
be
sex with
the
you. I don't want
conversation
you.
Gross.
What the fuck are you talking
Where's
about,
Clay?
bro?
Is this a love
Where's
triangle we
Clay?
got going on here? What's going on here?
Some
What's
weird
going on
stuff.
here?
Dude, he's jealous. He thinks I was talking about him. I wasn't talking about you, Daniel. I don't care about you,
Dustin,
dude.
going
maybe
I was
you
talking
forgot
about
what you said to me,
Clay.
but it's actually
You're
on a
fucking
stream that anyone
jealous,
can watch.
bro.
Gangsta
You're
Ghost.
fucking jealous, dude. No, everybody go watch
Yeah.
and find out who
please
I was
do.
actually talking. I was talking to
You can
fucking
see what
Clay.
Dustin
I
really
wasn't
looks like
talking to
behind the
Daniel.
hood.
I was talking to fucking Clay.
And
For the
Dustin wants
love
to
of
play the
fucking, I don't
victim.
care,
Oh,
Daniel.
Daniel's being
I
so
don't
mean to
care.
me.
Actually,
I threatened to
I
rape
wanna
him
make
multiple
sure.
times on a stream, and I don't understand where it's coming from.
Not you. Not you, Clay.
Oh, I wanted to rape
Not
Clay,
fucking
not
you,
Dan.
Clay.
Yeah, not you.
Yeah, not you, buddy.
Okay.
You're too fucking.
Another-
You're too
another
fucking
man.
weird, bro. You look like Thomas
So
fucking
now
Crooks,
people
bro.
can
I
look
couldn't
back
even
at the
get it
stream,
up.
see what you said
I
about
couldn't
me,
even get
and
it up.
now
You'd
know
be
that you say
knocked
that
out
about
in the
Clay.
fucking corner, and that's usually when I get fucking horny,
Oh,
and I'd look at you and it'd be like flaccid, bro.
Gross.
It wouldn't even. It wouldn't come up for me, man. You're just not my type, bro. Later.
You're at work right now.
Yeah, Dustin, are you working?
Me? No, actually, I'm off.
Oh.
But doesn't matter.
Makes sense.
Are you looking
Yeah.
for like a male companion, or what are you doing?
You know that
It's not like it would make any difference, bro. I could scream all this shit right in front of my boss. I'd still have a job tomorrow. You want to know why? I'm valuable. Fucking what? Daniel, I don't like you, bro. I don't want to have sex with you. I wouldn't even waste time
He
fighting.
doesn't
Okay,
even want to.
that's great.
That's how
Then-
fucking little I
So
think
then
about
you can
it,
just
bro.
take back everything you said before,
So-
can't you?
I'm not taking anything back because it wasn't said about you.
Oh.
I'm not taking anything back. You weren't even a topic of discussion in my mind, dude.
Memory.
You're not important to anybody but your mother. That's the only person in this fucking world that you mattered to. I promise. I promise.
Oh, you're saying that
buddy.
because she's dead.
I promise.
I get
You're
it.
alone,
Cute.
bro. No, I'm saying that because you're alone and because you're trying to hurt somebody who's way better at hurting than you.
Maybe
You just
maybe
can't
you're
do
actually
it.
looking at yourself
You
and
just
thinking,
can't fucking
what would
do
hurt
it.
my feelings? Well, I'm
Maybe
lonely, so I'm
that's
going to call Dan
possible.
lonely.
That's possible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I'm fucking
Very easy
lonely.
psychology.
Because I have such a sparkling personality,
transparent.
trying to attract people around me. You're fucking retarded, bro. I
No,
can't
you're
even stand
lonely because you're
myself.
miserable to people and nobody withstands you.
Okay.
That's probably why you're in so many court cases, because you keep getting beat up for saying the wrong shit.
I'm in the court case because I get beat up. You're fucking retarded. You don't know what you're talking about. Bro, look at these papers right here.
Can I
bro.
see them? Can I see those
show you.
papers?
I can show. Yeah,
Can you
I'll
show us the
you this
dockets?
paper right here, bro.
I would love to see those.
Yeah, I can show you the
Please.
paperwork. I can show you.
I'm
this.
down, bro.
Let's see. What does that look like?
Can you full screen this, Gangster Ghost? Is there a way that you can reverse it so we can actually read it?
I can't. That's not on me.
I'm going to call the CIA like as we speak right now.
Yeah.
What does it say?
Yeah, we can't even read it.
Well, that
I don't know what to tell you if you can't read.
Because it's backwards for us? Yeah.
That's got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, can you read it to us, or do you not know how to read?
I,
also
Daniel
drive
T.
a Nissan.
Swapberg, prosecuting attorney for King County in the name of authority of the state of Washington, do accuse Tyrell James of the following crime: robbery in the second degree committed as follows. Count one, robbery in the second degree. Tyrell James in King County, Washington.
Are you
State
43
on
years
or
old?
about November. No. What? Where are you getting 43 from?
I'm just asking.
He said 33.
What? What the fuck? Where is 43 at? What the fuck are you talking about, Daniel?
Oh, I'm just asking questions. Keep going.
You know, you can ask questions, but you would think that the question would make sense.
Yeah, it'll
Anyway.
later.
And with intent to commit theft, taking personal property of another, to wit, a motor vehicle from a person in a presence of Dustin Buck against his will, by use of threat or use of intimidation, force, violence, and fear, injury such persons or property, and to the person or property of another. Dude. That dude fucking hawked up in my truck while I was asleep, tried to take it, got a mouthful of knuckles, and went to jail for it, bro. I don't know. What else did you want?
You said it was King County or Kings County?
King County.
Okay.
Here in Washington State, dipshit.
Excellent. Thank you.
You want the docket number? I'll give you the docket number.
What is it?
He's gone.
Oh, what a shame. Maybe he'll come back.
He's back.
2222-1-06745-1. That's the docket
Say that
number.
again?
You want the
Dustin, you
fucking
dropped
incident
out.
number?
You dropped
Yeah,
out.
you dropped out.
22-1-06745-1. SEA. That's the docket number. You want the incident number too?
You said 221067560? 1?
No, 745. 745-1. 745-1. SEA.
SEA.
For Seattle.
Capitalized.
Excellent.
So, anybody turn on their AC or fans on yet?
Dude, it's so freaking hot.
Yeah. Do you like heat? Or
Yeah.
I always have my fans on.
I know.
I don't
Thank
like the plastic shirt I have to wear at work. Freaking sucks.
Oh yeah, that
I
must
have to wear long sleeves at work.
Yeah, because of in case of like a bite or something.
I would laugh so hard if you pulled up that mugshot. Daniel, do me a favor and pull up the mugshot of that guy if you can. Find the picture of Tyrell and let's see what he looks like.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't been able to make it to the police department. I have to go there and get a whole bundle of papers. I'm suing them. They fucked up.
Is that really far away from where you live?
It's far enough away to make it inconvenient.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame.
It's okay. I'll call the authorities. Don't worry about it.
Well, is there any other information you'd like to offer at this time?
I mean, what else do you want? You want his criminal record?
Maybe not so much his stuff, like more about like your stuff.
Dude, you can look me up. There's nothing on my record.
Okay, can we do that?
There's nothing. You can find yeah, go the fuck ahead.
look
Look me
anyone
up,
up.
dude. You're not gonna find shit. You don't need my permission. Go look me up, dude. You're not gonna find anything but a bunch of people with disgruntled issues and fucking fucked up faces. That's what you're gonna find. I promise. There's nobody pointing their finger at me claiming to be a victim of something I did.
Mhm. Oh, gotcha. Well, that was easy. That was like, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I think I got pretty much everything I need. Excellent.
I don't know what that even means, but okay.
So you mostly shovel, you said, but have you ever done injection molding?
I've done injection molding. I've done all kinds of different
Yeah.
jobs. I've got a long list of jobs.
Okay.
The fuck what? Do you know what splay is?
No.
Do you know what a hot shot is? Yeah, you probably don't know.
I don't know as much as you
I've
do.
probably forgotten more about plastic injection molding than you will ever even know. Dear God in heaven, dude, you're a real piece of work, bro. Like, yeah, like I said, you're not gonna find anything. I'm as straight as a fucking arrow. I'm as straight up as a man can possibly
Right.
be. And you're a fucking joke, Daniel. You're a fucking joke, bro. I'll say it straight to your face. I'd say it. You're not even worth fucking trying to threaten to rape, bro. Like that's how
Well, you
bad you are,
did,
bro.
and it was on a
Like
a recorded live
Clay.
stream.
No,
Actually.
no. I threatened to rape Clay.
Okay.
Right.
That's your
who I was
story.
talking
I
to.
know.
I wasn't talking to you.
And you're
Yeah,
familiar
and
with
that's
courts,
what
so you understand how that all
What if
works.
It's not even
what if Clay
it's not
wants it,
even a
though?
story.
Then
It's
it's not
exactly what
a
the fuck
crime, right?
happened.
So threatening to rape somebody, is that a crime or not a
No,
crime?
see,
What if Clay wants
that's
wants
not
it?
exactly that's not exactly what happened. I didn't necessarily threaten him. I warned him of a previous condition that would have effect in the event of his losing consciousness and if he was interested in engaging in said effect. I didn't threaten him with anything. I offered.
At some
There's a
point, we could
difference.
do a little review stream of that. I think that'll be interesting.
You go the fuck ahead, Daniel. Review it until you're fucking asshole puckers. I don't
Put
care.
more trash on the internet? Like, what's the point of this?
Well, it wouldn't be on the internet, so to speak.
Who fucking cares, Daniel?
I guess the people
Again,
who say that that's a
what?
crime, like judges,
Good luck. Let's
like attorneys.
find out, dude. Let's try and press charges, bro. Try and press charges. You don't even have an address to serve me. What the fuck?
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm extremely sure.
Are you sure I don't have a lot of information about you because of what you already shared with me just now?
Dude, you can have the up-to-date location where I am. There is no address to serve me. You can't
What about
serve
your
me,
place of
dipshit.
employment?
Which one? Yeah, go ahead, serve me at my place of employment. Try and find me, dipshit.
No, but they don't.
You're
Be pretty
fucking
easy to find,
retarded,
right?
dude. Where am I employed
Seacrest.
right now? Where am I employed? You're fucking retarded.
Seacrest Incorporated.
Yeah, go ahead and serve me there, Daniel. Go ahead and serve me there, bro, and see what happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah, as long as you're okay with that.
You don't know what you're doing, dude. Serve me, bro. Serve me, please. Send all them freaking affidavits. I want to see the receipts. I want to see them professional receipts of those affidavits that you're sending out. I want to see it.
So you're
Let me see the money you're spending on professional
You're
servers to
emboldening me
come
to do
try and
this.
serve me. That's select taxes.
Has there been
Yes,
has
I
there been
am.
other
Yes, the
people
fuck
that
I
you've
am. I am daring you. I am daring you with everything in my fucking body to try come and serve me. Please do it.
It wouldn't be me
Please.
serving you.
I will laugh.
It would be police officers.
Well, actually, it would be you trying to have me served
No,
at the
this
very
is a
least.
felony.
But what the fuck would you? Good
It's not a
luck.
civil suit.
Good luck. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Good luck,
This is
bro.
just
That's all I
a
can
federal
say.
crime to say that you're going to rape somebody.
Well,
It's called sexual harassment.
Good luck, bro.
it is a crime.
Good luck, bro.
Threatening someone with a crime in the U.S. anyways.
Yeah.
You could be charged.
You guys don't know what you're talking about. You just
maybe.
don't have a fucking
I
clue.
guess we'll all find out.
No,
Because
you
you
don't.
really want to find out,
You
don't you?
look, I'm trying to tell you, Daniel, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. I can say any fucking thing I want to.
Okay, say some
And
other things.
there's not a thing you can do
Say
about
some
it.
other things.
I'll say whatever I
Prove it to
want.
us.
I'll say whatever I want,
Yeah, what
Daniel.
else do you want to say?
I'll say whatever I want,
What would you
dude.
do if I was
Dustin,
in front
when's
of
the
you right
last
now?
time you
I've
got
said
to
it pretty
sleep,
much.
man?
What kind of question is
I'm
that?
just wondering.
I woke up this morning at like 6 a.m. What
That's
the
when
fuck?
you wake up, not how much you sleep.
I've got over 8 hours. What the fuck are you asking me that for?
You just don't sound like you're doing good.
I don't fucking, dude, who fucking cares what you think? Who fucking cares what you fucking think?
Dustin, maybe you need to
Thank you.
calm down or do something else.
Yeah.
This conversation is getting a little too out of hand here. Unless you want to ask for forgiveness.
I mean, Daniel's threatening to have me. I'm not asking for forgiveness for you. What the fuck? Daniel's threatening to have me fucking
Well,
civilly served or criminally served. Fuck you, Daniel. Eat shit, motherfucker.
he could.
I don't care. I said what I said and I stand by
No,
it.
but if he has you on stream threatening him, I mean,
He doesn't have shit, dude. He has shit in both hands and he's trying to make it into gold. Dude, you don't have anything on me, Daniel. You really don't.
all right, well then let's cut it out so that way there is no.
Dude, tell him to stop fucking talking to me. Yeah, he told me he wouldn't talk to
He's
me.
on the panel.
He,
and
for
we're
some
all here
reason, has.
to talk and to whatever.
Well, but he said he wouldn't talk to me. I didn't ask him not to. He said he wouldn't talk to me.
You should ask for forgiveness. is what
Yeah, and by the way,
I don't. For or what? Forgiveness for what? Be specific. If I need forgiveness, what specifically am I
what
asking?
you said to me
forgiveness
on the
for?
stream that I have
I
downloaded,
didn't
so it
say
doesn't
it
matter
to
if
you,
Gangster
you
Ghost deletes it or
stupid
not.
fuck. I didn't say it to you. You.
So it doesn't
stupid
matter
fuck.
how much. It doesn't matter how much you beg Gangster Ghost to delete that stream where you incriminated yourself. I just downloaded
Bro,
it.
I'm not going to beg anybody anything, bro. I don't care. Go
I didn't say
ahead.
you had to beg.
Fucking,
He suggested that
I'm not
you
gonna
ask for
ask.
forgiveness.
I don't
didn't even say
care.
it myself.
I don't care, Daniel. I don't care. You can float and sputter and think that you're gonna do something to me all you fucking want, but when at the end of the day, nothing's gonna happen, bro. I'm just letting you know.
So you're above the
You-
law, huh? You can just
What
you
the
can
fuck
threaten
are
to
you
rape
talking
people and
I
get
can
away with
say
it.
whatever the fuck I want, Daniel. I can
Okay.
say whatever the fuck I want. That's
Duly
called freedom
noted.
of speech, bro.
Freedom of speech, good defense.
But we gotta advise Clay that he might, I don't know, drop a coin or something. All of a sudden, Dustin's up his ass or something. I don't know. We gotta.
What happened? Oh,
Yeah, apparently.
No, you guys thought
There
it
might
was.
be an
You guys
attack
thought it was
on
funny to call
sleepy.
me gay. I don't know what the fuck, dude.
You called yourself gay when you threatened to rape
If you're
men.
talking about raping men, I mean, I think it's okay to say you're gay.
I honestly didn't. Well, fucking, I don't really even give a flying fuck either way.
well,
You guys can
everybody,
think what
Stream's
you
downloaded,
want,
so we can see it anytime we
bro.
want.
Again, download it, repeat it, play it on fucking special for fucking stars. I don't care. I don't.
Maybe Logan
Daniel,
will make it a
there's
short.
nothing. Look, you want to know how fucking confident I am, Daniel?
Yeah, I do. I'd like to know.
I
Tell me.
I don't even know. I don't even know how I could explain this. Like, I
Yeah.
don't even know. Like
You're
what?
talking faster than your
I
mind can
don't really,
keep up.
because I can't even think. What do you think you're gonna? What possible charge do you think is gonna be levied at me?
Sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah.
You're fucking retarded, dude. You're
You
fucking
threatened to rape me.
retarded.
That's sexual harassment.
Not you,
harassment,
you
You have to
stupid
complain
fuck.
about it multiple times and tell them to stop, and then it continues on and on. There's a different threshold for harassment.
everybody, who's this guy, Messenger?
I don't know. It's probably bubblegum.
Sandman knows who I am. Gangster Ghost knows who I am.
Huh?
What do you
Who is
want?
that?
Sandman, you know who the
Josh?
messenger reveals is, don't you?
It's Josh.
Messenger,
It's not Josh.
messenger,
What the hell are you talking
That's
about?
not Josh. I would know if that was Josh.
Why would you
I
say
recognize-
Josh?
Basically.
I
Can you hear
recognize,
me?
I recognize
Yeah, I
the
can sort
voice,
of hear you.
but I
Yeah.
I know the voice.
I've been on the channel before. This is the messenger reveals. You guys
Oh,
have heard
yeah.
of me.
I remember you now.
Have you? I forgot. What were you
Sandman.
talking
Messenger, how do you feel about forced man love?
about?
I think that would be what, rape?
Man love. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
That's
Oh,
called
that
rape.
didn't feel good. I gotta go to
Forced
bed.
man love Monday.
So apparently it's considered threat of rape, which actually is a higher charge than harassment.
But
Bro,
the
again,
question the
go
question I have-
ahead, file your complaint. I'm gonna
instead
laugh,
of you
bro.
yelling, instead of you laughing, and instead of you being loud, what is the point you're trying to get to? Any of you? Like
I
you're
don't
not
have
making
a
any
point.
productive
Daniel's
conversation.
trying to. Daniel's trying to intimidate me into seeking forgiveness for some fucking reason. Daniel, you can shut the fuck
What's
up.
the point? But
I
what's
didn't
the
say
point?
that. Sandman and Badger said that.
What is,
Well, then,
what is the
dude-
point? What is the end game for any of you? Like, seriously, like, when you're having this conversation and you're trying to be right and you're trying to be proud, what is the end game?
I'm not trying to be right or
The
proud.
end game is that this
The end
man
game is
here
to get
needs
Daniel to
stop
shut the fuck
saying-
up.
Well, yeah.
I'll say whatever I
seriously,
want, dude. I'll say whatever
I'd
I
like
want.
to answer the question because
It's-
Dustin.
I don't fucking
listen.
care.
All
Instead
right.
of- if
So,
you don't
Messenger,
care,
to
why
answer
are you
your
here?
question, I would like this man to stop saying that he wants to meet up with me and fight me.
I
And
don't say
also-
that about you. I don't
And
even
also
care
the
about
weird
you, Daniel.
threats of rape need to stop.
But if you don't
I'll
care,
say
why
whatever
are you
I want,
here?
Daniel.
If you,
I'm
if
gonna
you
say
don't
whatever I
care-
want. It's
if
not
you
even
don't
about
care-
him.
But no, what we're talking about is you say, I don't care. So you're holding yourself to a standard. You say, I don't care. If you don't care and you don't
What do
place
we got?
value on any of this, why are you here?
Because I'm here for Gangster Ghost.
No, no. But what I'm asking
I don't
is,
know if
but
Logan
you're
wants you
trying to make
acting
a
like this.
you're trying to make a proclamation of
Are
letting other
you
people know you
under
don't
the
care.
impression? Are you under the impression that I started this argument?
No, I'm under the impression
Okay.
that you're being combative with no end game in mind.
That's the point, because I
That
don't
was
really
shit.
care. I don't know. I
But
don't
if you
know
don't
how
care, then
I could.
disconnect.
How
If you don't care,
how can I
if you
how
don't-
can I reinforce
if-
my
I'm just telling
position
you,
any
as a
more
human,
clear by saying
if
I
you-
don't give a flying fuck because I didn't start this argument?
Because if that
Daniel's
was
upset
true-
with me because
if it
he
was
thinks
true
I
that you
was
didn't
trying to
care,
say something to him. It's
if
not
it was true, you got to listen with
okay,
your
Badger.
ears. If it was true that you
That wasn't
didn't
me.
care, you
I
wouldn't.
don't
be
have to
here.
listen at all. Actually, I don't
If
know.
you
I'm not,
didn't
dude.
care,
This
I don't
messenger
care,
that's
dude.
talking,
care.
I don't
You're
even know who's
fucking
talking to you.
retarded,
If you did-
Badger. I don't
if
care
you
about what
didn't-
Daniel
It's
has to
messenger
say.
that's
I don't
talking to
care
you.
about
If you
what
did-
Daniel has
if
to
you
say.
if you
Dustin,
didn't
you
care, you
don't
wouldn't
even know
be
who's
here.
talking to you. It's messenger that's talking to you, not
Badger.
me.
This is the messenger.
No, I don't know who the fuck, because I don't have a fucking screen that
This
works
is-
with this app.
This is the messenger reveals. And what I'm saying to
Okay,
you is,
dude.
if you didn't care,
Oh, dear God. Why am
you
I
would-
even
you would
listening to you?
disconnect.
Why am I even
Hold on.
listening to you, bro?
Because I'm a
Why am I
voice
even
of
listening to
reason.
you?
Not
Bro, this has
arguing with you
nothing to
right
do
now.
with you. This has
Do you
nothing
have
to do with
You're
you.
the one
Do you have
person not
mental
trying to argue
issues?
with you.
Do you have disorders?
No.
Like, is that what's going
No,
on?
I have no
Then why aren't
disorders.
you
You guys have
Then listen to
disorders.
me.
You're
No,
fucking
listen
way
to what I'm
off.
saying.
No, I'm not
really on the
listening to
wall,
you.
man.
You're
You're
listening
not
with your
a
mouth.
fucking licensed professional. No, I'm not
I
listening
am
to
a
you.
licensed. I am a
Who
licensed
the
counselor.
fuck are you? Yeah, let me
I'm a
take
licensed
take
counselor.
advice from a
I have a
random stranger
bachelor's degree.
online.
I have a
I
bachelor's
couldn't
degree in
care
psych,
less,
and I
bro.
have a
I
master's
couldn't
degree
care
in clinical
less.
mental health
Couldn't
counseling.
care
I'm licensed
less.
to
Couldn't care
diagnose you,
less.
assess you,
I
and
couldn't
perform an
care
assessment plan.
less.
If you couldn't care less, you
He
wouldn't be
literally
here.
just told you he was licensed when
If
you
you
said
couldn't
you're not a
care
mental health care
less,
professional.
If you couldn't care less, you wouldn't be here. So you're
Couldn't
lying to
care
yourself
less,
and to
bro.
us.
No, you're
You
Yes,
care
you
the
could
most.
care less. I think you
Dustin
could care
cares
a
the
lot less.
You
most
need
out
to
of
go
everyone
back.
in this
You
room
need to
right
go
now.
back and visit those professors and ask for a refund, bro. You don't know what you're
You know
Dustin
what you're
cares the
doing?
most out
All
of
you're
everyone
doing
in
is
this room right
spewing
now.
rhetoric. Are you really that
You
combative
need-
and unhealthy?
You need
Are you
to
that
go
unhealthy?
back to your
Are
professors
you
and
that
ask
unhealthy?
for.
Are
Am
you
I
really
that
that unhealthy?
You
Because you
don't
listen
know
with
what
your mouth. You listen with your mouth.
You're fucking retarded, dude.
No,
fucking
that's what I'm not.
You're
What I'm trying
fucking
to do is present to
retarded,
you.
bro.
You say
You're
you
fucking
don't care, but you're
retarded.
here.
Stuttering right
You
now.
say you don't care, but you're here. You say you
You're
don't care, but you
retarded,
keep
bro.
being
You're
combative.
retarded,
And
bro.
all you
I
do
can
is try to
repeat you're
present some
retarded as
attacks.
many times as you can repeat that you don't care why you're
I'm
here.
not repeating anything. What I'm telling you
Yes,
is
the fuck
if
you
you
are.
didn't care,
You are repeating
wouldn't be
yourself
here.
ad nauseum. I don't
You
care.
wouldn't be here. You're lying to
A
Man,
yourself.
shut
massive
the
amount
fuck
of
up,
What
bro.
you're saying is incongruent with your behavior.
Daniel, I don't
Okay.
even I just feel bad
So I don't
for
know
him.
how
I
you
don't know
live with
why
that
you
type
don't
of
even want to
cognitive
press
dissonance.
charges against him. He's
You're living
obviously
with an
unwell.
immense. You're living with an immense amount of cognitive dissonance when you say one thing and you behave in another incongruent way. So either you're going to be congruent with what you are, or you're just going to keep trying to be combative with everybody that you interact with. And where does that get you? Nowhere. Other than
I'm
trolling.
not trying to
Fight
get
with
anywhere.
everyone,
Where the
man.
fuck would I?
I believe that.
What?
I
With a
believe that.
collective
That's the truest
fucking,
statement
with
you
the
made.
collective bank accounts of everybody
truest-
here. How
that's the
far do
truest
you
statement
think
you
I'm
made.
trying to get? if I grifted everybody here for every dime that they had in their pocket, how far do you think I would get? What the fuck?
You're a
You
sad
think I'm
human
here
being
for something
that has no life.
I couldn't care
No,
less?
I think you have
I
no
don't
life.
care what you think.
I think
Bro,
you
I
don't have a
care.
positive life.
I couldn't
Yes, you
care
do.
less. No,
If you
no,
didn't
don't
care, you wouldn't respond.
I feel
If you
like
didn't care, you
Dustin
wouldn't
does this
respond.
to feel in control.
If you didn't care, you wouldn't respond. So you're lying to
Yeah.
yourself.
Okay, dude.
I care.
You're telling me what I'm thinking, bro. You're
I
so
know what you're
educated.
thinking.
You know what I'm thinking. You're so
I
educated.
know
You
that
know
you're
what I'm
unhealthy.
thinking, bro.
I know that
You
you're
don't know
unhealthy.
shit.
I know you have a disorder.
You don't know shit.
I know that
You don't
have some kind of
have a
disorder,
disorder.
Dustin.
You have
Diagnose me. Diagnose me, almighty diagnoser.
Antisocial personality disorder.
You're
fucking
Antisocial
piece of
personality
shit,
disorder. It's clear.
That's just for somebody you don't
You-
like.
You meet all the
You just
criteria.
lay labels
How do I
on
know
people you don't like. That's all you do. That's
Do you know
all
what
your
labels
education's
are?
good for.
Do you know what
Yeah, I
labels
know what a
are?
label is.
You
I know what a
don't. Have you
label
been to
is.
therapy? Have you been to therapy? Do
Maybe.
you have a therapist? What does your therapist say
No.
about you?
I don't care what my therapist says about me.
Then why do you go to the therapist?
I don't go to. I used to go to therapy a long time
I'm not
ago.
talking to you. I'm not
when my-
talking to you. I'm talking to the crazy guy.
What the fuck? I
I'm
used to
talking
go to
this angry
therapy.
guy. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the angry guy who's spewing all the hate.
Okay, now you're acting incongruent.
He's
So
saying that you're not your sins. This isn't the real you, Dustin. You're sick right now. That's why you're
So is-
saying the things you're saying.
You don't
So
know
Dust-
what the fuck you're talking about.
So
dude.
Dustin,
I'm
Daniel,
not.
that's why
calm
you
down.
don't need to stoke it by involving the law right now. You need to be praying for Dustin, not trying to
Daniel,
send
I dare you involve the law. Fuck. Who
You're right,
cares?
Dustin,
Do
here's
it.
what I'm going to do.
So
I'm
Dustin's-
not going to
so
I
involve
don't
the
care
law.
what you're gonna
loved one?
Daniel.
I'm going to pray
Daniel,
I'm going to pray
I
for you.
don't fucking care
Dustin.
what you're gonna do. I don't care. Daniel,
That's
I
what
want
I'm
you
gonna
to
do.
try
somebody
and press
that's mentally ill
charges,
is
so
not
you
going to
know.
bro.
help them.
So don't feel
I
worried about
want you to
Praying
charges.
try
for
and press
somebody
Don't worry
charges
about it.
because
I'm
mentally
not
ill
doing
nothing
is not
is
going to
going
help
to
them.
happen.
Just let it go,
Shut
Daniel.
the fuck up, dude. You guys
You know
are
what's going to
insane.
happen? Do you know what's not going to happen? Is you're not going to get any help for yourself.
Help
You
for
clearly
what?
have issues,
That's
For
dude.
the
what?
real
You clearly have
tragedy here.
issues.
You're clearly fucking retarded.
No, you clearly have antisocial personality disorder. It's clear in the way that you conduct yourself.
Gee.
You're
Okay,
just
buddy.
combative. You're combative.
I mean,
You're
Dustin,
aggressive.
you could be
You're
having a
aggressive.
conversation with somebody, and just out of
I don't-
nowhere, you're screaming "F you" at them when they
Do you want
just
me to-
say
Do
some
you
random
want me to
thing
pull out the
to you.
diagnostic and statistic manual of
You
mental
get so
disorders?
mad.
You laughing like that does not defend you. It makes you really
No, I'm not
fragile.
trying to defend myself.
I get I get that you're fragile. I get that you have issues. But
Shut
guess what?
the
This isn't
fuck
how you
up,
resolve those
fragile.
things. Why would I need to?
Come on,
Why would
man.
I
Don't
need to
pick
shut
at
up?
them like that. Messenger.
Oh my god, I was
I'm
always
not
a good
picking at
laugh.
anybody. I'm telling them the truth.
I know, but you're kind of picking at that, man.
No,
Come
I'm
on.
not picking at it. I'm telling him he needs to get some help. Otherwise, this is going to
I don't
continue to spiral
think
out of
Dustin
control.
is fragile. I
Otherwise-
don't think Dustin's fragile. I think he's extremely reactive.
This is what do you
It's a
think fragility
reactive
is?
thing.
What do you think fragility is?
Oh, you're fucking
It's
retarded,
mental
bro.
instability. It's mental instability. It's emotional instability. That's what fragility is. So you can pretend that it's not something that it isn't, but what he's doing is just being combative. That's not making his life better, and it's not making anybody's lives better around him. And he's like, I don't care. I want to burn the world
This
to the ground.
fucking guy over
That's what he's
here.
getting to. He's like, I
But don't-
want to burn the world to the ground. And if he does,
He knows,
guess what?
He knows me
He's
for
already a
all of
lost
10
cause
seconds,
anyways.
and he knows my
He's
most intimate
the
thoughts,
trial.
bro.
He's
This is
the trial of the
insane.
world.
You're
Either
fucking
you're a person
insane.
who seeks trial so that you can become a better version of yourself, or you are the trial for other people. This guy, Dustin's a trial for people.
Yeah.
Fair.
I
He's
mean,
taught
I'm
me a
glad
lot,
That's
that
what's
teacher.
going on.
you're so educated. You know what I'm thinking, bro.
I don't have to be
But he's just
clairvoyant to know
making
what
an
you're thinking.
observation.
I'm making observation based on your behavior, which tells me the internal process.
I don't give a fuck
And then I
about
have
your
a good idea
observation.
about what's going on. I believe you can continue to say you don't care, but if you didn't care,
You
you
can
disconnect.
convince
You have an
everybody
inability.
in this room.
You
You
have
can
an
convince
inability to disconnect.
absolutely
Why do
everybody
you have
in
an
this
inability?
room.
Why
But
do
you're
you
not
have an inability
convincing
to disconnect?
me.
If you didn't care, you wouldn't be here. So why are you still here? You care.
Oh,
A
you're
lot.
fucking retarded, bro.
A
If
lot.
you didn't care, you would disconnect. Because if I didn't care, I would just click out and I'd be gone for the night. You have an inability to do that because you care.
Wait.
A lot. Because you're still here.
You're still here. If you don't care, you're not here. If you do care, you
Bro,
are here.
you guys
so when
are
you're like,
insane.
I could care less.
You're
I could
here
care
in a
less.
room with
Who are you
like
trying to convince?
3-something people
Who are
that
you
you
trying to
apparently
convince?
can't
honestly couldn't
stand.
care
You're trying to
less.
convince yourself because you're unstable and mentally
Actually,
ill.
I'm in here with one person that I actually really like, and then there's like,
You're in here with
Hey, I
5
love Logan
people
too.
saying
We
you
all
don't
love
care about what
Logan.
they think. And if people
actually,
were
I care
treating
about
me
what Gangster
the
Ghost
way that
thinks.
you're being treated based on your listen, he's not saying anything.
We're
He's
his
not saying
friends.
That's a good
anything.
point.
He's
That's
allowing
probably
you to
why I
spiral.
care about what he thinks.
You're spiraling and you care about what we think. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't be here.
Bro, I don't care what you think.
You
I
clearly
really
do
don't.
because you're here. But you do
You're
because you're here.
insane. You're
Gangster Ghost just wants
insane.
I
everyone to
think
get
that
along,
everybody
Dustin
listening
Buck. He doesn't
realizes
like
I'm the
this.
least insane person here.
Gangster
I'd
Ghost,
be
do you
willing to
like
bet
when
money.
when everybody's arguing and yelling at each other like this?
I don't think he would
He doesn't.
have me on otherwise.
No, he wouldn't. He
Is that
does
the
not
case?
enjoy this. What he
Yeah.
allows is people to be themselves. Gangster Ghost allows people to be what they are. And
Dude,
to
this
have
guy, like,
whatever type
the
of
next time,
conversations.
the next time I need to go to the bathroom, can I call you for advice? I need to know what I'm thinking. I don't know what
Sure.
I'm thinking.
You can call me anytime.
I'm not gonna call you.
I believe that.
Why did you
But I
ask?
also believe that you care.
A lot.
You're still here.
I think you're fucking retarded.
I believe you can think what you want. I think you
Deflection.
realize that you're not in the same league, and I'm not going to play your reindeer games because
You're
all
not
you're
even.
doing is being
You're not
combative.
even in the same league. You know what's
Do
funny
you
about that?
do you see
I'm
how
a
I react
maintenance
to
man
you?
for
I'm
baseball
not
field.
reacting to you. I'm not reacting to you. You're clearly reacting to the things I say.
No, I think it's funny. It's fun because I work for a baseball field, bro. Are you mentioning leagues?
You work for a baseball field. Is that a inanimate object?
I think so. I don't know if there's
You work for an
baseball
inanimate
field.
you work for an inanimate object.
I
You don't work for
mean,
people.
don't we all? Don't
He
we all?
works
don't.
at a
Don't you work for
location,
money?
I
right?
work.
Do
I
you
work
work
for
for
other human
money?
beings.
Do you work
I
for
work for other
money?
human beings.
Do you get
I work for
paid?
other human beings.
Do you
I
get
work for a
paid?
lot of money.
Do you work
I
for
get paid a
money?
lot of money. I get paid a lot of money with what I do.
Oh, so you work for an inanimate object?
No, most people work
No,
for
I
people.
work for human beings.
Yeah, people.
I work
We
for
work
human
for
beings.
humans.
I
I don't
report
work.
to a human who
I don't
reports
work
to a
for
human
the
who
truck
reports to
that
the
I
board of
drive
You're
around
directors.
in.
retarded, bro. You're retarded.
I'm not
I
You don't
retarded.
actually
You
don't
asked
do
the
work for the
question.
anything.
I
truck
answered
that
it.
At the
drive
end
around
of the
in.
Ask the
day, at the
question.
end of the day, at the end of the day, how many pounds are moved because of the things you do?
What does that mean?
Never mind, bro. Never mind. There's no explaining
Messenger,
anything to you.
Dustin shovels for a living, and he's very proud of it.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a project manager and consultant for a huge consulting firm. So I regulate and monitor $177 million projects. What do you do?
It's pretty big.
I probably come
Bigger than
in and
me.
solve problems for people like you.
I make a 6-figure income. I live in $1 million house, so I'm financially okay. I'm
I
coming in here
couldn't
to
care
ask
less.
you, if you couldn't care less, why are you here?
Dude,
Cool, man.
it's definitely not for you. It's
You're still
definitely
here
not for
talking
you.
to me. You're conversing
You're
with
the
me.
one talking to me, bro.
But
You
I
keep
can
locking me in
talk
this
to you.
conversation. You have
I keep
cornered
Makes
me
talking
sense
to you
for
and you're
you.
specifically,
taking issue
zeroed me in, and kept
because
telling
you
me
are
things
being
about me.
combative.
At
And I
what
said,
point?
you are being combative, and I asked you why. You are being
Dustin,
combative, and I
I
said,
feel like
what
Dude,
is the
everyone
end
in
I
game?
this
didn't
room right
start
now
this
is
fucking
concerned for you.
argument for the love of
It
fucking
doesn't matter who
God.
starts
I
it.
didn't threaten me with legal fucking charges. I didn't do
Well,
any of
I
that.
don't think that's a positive thing either. I don't think that threatening you with legal
I don't
charges
think
and
that
then
was
having it come to
Okay.
necessary.
fruition is a
Maybe
positive thing.
You
my
But
already
at
state
the
of
same time,
mind, my state of mind could be
is
brought on
unhealthy.
about a civil and an uncivil hostility
Why
from an
do you allow
individual
other people
who
to control
manifests
you?
their fucking.
Why do you allow other people to control you?
Why do you
Why do you
allow
give them that control?
if I knew the answer to that
Daniel, do you
question,
see?
I think you'd be out of business.
No,
Do
I
you
don't
see
think
why you
I don't
shouldn't
think
try
you
to
would.
defeat someone who actively defeats himself?
I see that I shouldn't have taken his threat seriously.
No, absolutely not. There was no point to
You
it.
shouldn't
And
try
when you
to
engage
defeat
in that
someone
type
who
of stuff,
actively
all
defeats
you're
The
doing
threat
is
wasn't even directed at you, Daniel. The threat wasn't
He
even
doesn't even remember
directed
doing it. So,
at
like, what was I
you.
thinking?
No, I
He's
remember
a
what I
cranky
said, bro,
person.
and it wasn't
But
Yeah.
said
what do
to
you guys
you.
want?
He's like,
When,
it's like
when
a
it comes
homeless
down
person.
to
Why
this
am I upset at him?
conversation,
You're
what do you guys all
jealous.
want?
You're jealous that I want to have
You
sex
want
with
to
Clay,
you want to
Daniel.
prove you
That's
want to
the
prove that
fucking
the
bottom
unhealthy
line.
Dustin is unhealthy. You're
That's
right.
also
But if
pretty
you're
gay.
sitting there combating with him, what's the point? What is the value in combating somebody that just wants
He
to
wants
be
to prove his
combative?
He can
PhD
act
has
out.
value.
So he can
No,
He
act
wants
out
to prove
whatever
his
Dustin,
PhD has
thing is.
value. He thinks he can come in here with his PhD
Dustin,
and be like,
what
"Oh,
you're
look, I
doing,
fixed him."
you're not adding. Do you have any other platforms where you get to speak like this? Do you have any friends that you actually get to talk to on the phone, or is it just
Actually,
this?
I'm all over the place, bro. I do this on
Are
quite
you?
a few platforms.
So you troll on a bunch of different platforms because you have no other life
Well,
outside of them.
I don't go this radical sometimes. Like today was a unique situation. I got threatened with federal charges. Daniel doesn't know what he's talking
Does
about.
that make you feel good?
What
But does that make you feel good?
does
If,
what
if,
make me feel good? Can you
if
say? Can
Dustin
you be
wants to play the
specific when you
victim,
say
we could
that?
actually
Dustin,
share the part where he says these things. I have it pulled up.
Make you feel
When
good
you
to other
say,
people.
hey,
I'm
when you
I'm
say, does
clarifying.
that, hey,
Just don't
when
want
you
Dustin
say
to
that,
mislead people here.
when you say that, what do you mean? When are you talking
Does
about?
it
Does
make you
that mean,
feel
what is
good
that?
to trigger
What
other
is
people's
that?
emotions in a direct way? To sit there and say,
What?
"Oh,
No,
I'm going to sue you. I'm going to file charges against you," and then you go,
I
"Oh,
didn't do
go ahead
that.
and go for it." You're the one that's going, "Go ahead and go for it. I know you
You
have no
did.
legal basis. Go ahead and try to serve me." Blah blah
He
fucking blah.
doesn't.
I feel I'm righteous. I know, but it seems like you just need to be right
Dustin
about
just wants
something.
to know how
I
much
have a
Daniel
feeling.
cares about
I have
him.
a feeling, Dustin, that you're so wrong in your life that you're just looking for these little one-offs to make you feel like you're right about something. Is that true?
I mean, you're getting closer to the mark, but I don't think you're quite there yet.
Well, guess what? We're not in fucking therapy for 2 hours one-on-one. We're in a fucking conversation with 6 people, and I'm trying to help you.
I don't think you are.
I didn't say I
give
was helping you.
I don't
I didn't
think
say I
you
was
are.
helping you. I said
I
I'm
don't think
It
you
trying
takes two to
to
are.
help
tango,
you.
man.
It's a two-way street. It's a two-way
I'm
street.
not.
If you don't
I
want
don't
help,
want your help. I'm not asking you for anything.
that's why you will
It's
continue to
unsolicited.
suffer.
Actually, you know what? I
That's why
think
you will
that.
continue to suffer.
No, you
That
know
is why you'll
something? I
continue to
think that
suffer in life.
actually is a crime. What's your What's your license
That's
number?
why.
I'm gonna
That's
file.
why.
I'm gonna file.
That's.
No, hey, I'm gonna
I'm
file
not
an
your
ethics
therapist.
complaint on you. Hey,
Go ahead.
you're trying to be. I'll file an ethics
I'm not trying
complaint.
to
We'll
be
get
your.
your license
I'm
pulled.
not attempting
Yeah, on a
to
guy
I'll
be
named
your
pull your
Messenger.
ass
therapist.
into
I'm
court.
giving you
More
advice.
examples of how
Hey,
much
I
Dustin
am
cares.
giving you advice.
I will too. You're trying.
Counselors
You're
don't give
offering
advice.
unsolicited. You're offering unsolicited advice. I'm not asking you for a
I
fucking
can
thing,
give.
bro. I will
I'm
have
allowed to
your
give you advice
license.
because I'm a human being.
No,
I'm
Nobody's
allowed to give
I'm
you
allowed to give
afraid
advice.
advice. It's
not.
freedom of
I'm not
speech.
I'm
acting.
afraid not.
Did you
No,
enter into
I'm
therapy
afraid
with me?
not.
Can
Did
we
you enter into
No,
therapy with me?
get away from the Dustin
no.
Then
Buck
there's
show
nothing to
now? Can
follow.
we move on to something
You're
else?
spiraling down. So what I'm thinking is
Bro,
you should
I
either
think
leave,
I
you
need
should
your
be
license
booted,
number.
because
I need
it
your
doesn't matter
license
what
number,
you
bro.
want. You
I
can
need your
want all
license
you
number.
want.
I'm gonna file a complaint
I
now.
believe you need.
An ethics
You have a
complaint.
deep
Where's
need
Isn't
for
your
a
this
lot
where
of
are you
exactly
people.
where's
what
your
you were just
hey,
complaining that I did
where's
to
your
you?
jurisdiction? Where's your
You were just calling
jurisdiction at,
yourself a
bro?
victim
This
because
has
you're
nothing to
like,
do with jurisdiction. I'm giving you an opinion that you value
you do the
This
clearly.
same
is
thing.
different, Daniel. I actually can do something here. He
Yeah, but
knows
You
you
it
can't do
too.
actually
That's
anything.
why
threatened
he
me.
wants me
You
kicked.
can't do
share.
anything.
He knows
You
it too.
can't.
That's why he
You
wants me
can't
kicked.
file. You can't file
Oh, I
anything no
can't?
different than
I
they can file
can't.
a lawsuit against
I
you. No,
can't.
you can't.
You said
No,
I
you
can't.
can't. There's
Oh,
nothing you
okay.
can do about it. There's
Are you
nothing
sure?
you can do about my
What are
advice.
you sure?
100%.
Are you sure?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
What do you think
Nothing
is
What's your
more
you can
likely?
license
do.
That I
number?
could get something done because he actually threatened me. I have
Bro,
it recorded.
I'm
I can
not
show it
nothing
right
threatening
now.
you
you
to.
can
Go
do.
ahead,
The
Daniel.
fact that you're
What I
giving him
said was
advice
free
right now.
There's
speech.
nothing you could do.
Can you
What I'm saying
imagine
is free
the
speech.
man who threatened to rape somebody then complains that some guy
It's
tried to give him
hilarious.
advice?
Does this seem hypocritical to anybody but me?
It's
It's
extremely
hilarious.
hypocritical. It's insanely hypocritical. I don't know what Dustin's thinking. Look in a mirror,
He,
man. Do you have any
he has
self-awareness?
he has an
I have plenty.
inability to see things for what they are.
I-
He's attempting to do the same thing to me that he was accusing that the other guy couldn't
That
do
I
to
was
him.
doing. Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
No,
But
I
that
really
makes
couldn't
him-
care less,
that makes-
It's like,
Daniel.
this guy threatened me with illegal action.
The difference,
How dare
the
he
difference
threaten me with
is,
illegal action?
actually, it wouldn't be illegal
Insanely
action. It would be. It wouldn't be
It's
legal.
insanely
It would be.
incongruent. He's like, "What's your license number? I'm going to file
I want
a
your
complaint."
license number. Yeah.
You can want
Yeah,
all you want
with your
That's the
supervisor.
beautiful
Doesn't
thing
tell
about
you
the
anything.
internet.
Aaron,
I don't
Dustin's
have a
being
supervisor. I don't have a supervisor in the
Oh, you
behavior
own your own
world.
corporation?
I just
That's
told
even
you-
better.
I just
That's
told you
even
I
better.
just told you I work for
I
a
can
design
attach
and
all
consulting
your
company.
property to it.
You can't attach anything to my property,
Yeah.
to who I am as
Yeah.
a human being.
What
You
a
have
garbage fire.
nothing
Lord have mercy.
except for accusations and assertions. That's it.
I mean, in some cases, that's
There's
all
no-
I need.
There's no. Then go with that. Why don't you go run off to a lawyer and see what they think?
Yeah, go call up
No,
your lawyer.
I've learned my lessons with that. I don't trust lawyers.
You
I
have
have
the
better
ability to
results
do
on my
anything
own.
lawfully if you don't have a
Bro,
lawyer.
I
'cause you're
have
full
a
of shit.
check. I'll show you a check. I sued the city of Everett and won, bro. I have a check. When they rule
That's
in your favor,
amazing.
that means you won, right?
What did you
Yeah,
win? What did
I
you
won.
win and why?
I won a
How much did you
lawsuit,
win?
bro. I have another
did-
one.
How much did
I
you
have
win?
another one I'm
What
How much
filing.
did you get?
You want to listen?
What was the
Do you want to
lawsuit?
listen?
Yes.
I have another I'm filing against Seattle. Like you don't know, bro. You really
What's
don't
the
know.
one you won? What's the
So
one you
you
won?
like
The
Tell
to-
one
us.
I won?
This is what you
When
like
the
to do. I
police-
get it now. I see why this hurt you so bad. Okay.
Hey, Dustin. So
Are you like
so
that guy on the
you're-
side of the road that
you're
goes, "I know
suing
my
Seattle.
rights"?
You're
I
suing
know my
Seattle and you're
rights.
suing all these places, and then at the same time you're threatening to like rape people and like do crimes and stuff. And you think
Dude,
like
you don't know
never
what
gonna
you're
catch up with
talking
you.
about.
It's
You
gonna catch
don't
up
know
with
what
you.
you're talking
I'm
about,
not going to
Daniel.
file
I'm
charges, but
waiting
somebody
for
will one
it.
day.
I'm
what
waiting
is it
for
Sun
it,
Tzu
bro.
thing? What is it?
Someone
What does it say
healthy,
with Sun
you're only
Tzu?
gonna
It says,
attract
"Don't
miserable
interrupt your,
stuff in your life."
enemy when he's making a mistake."
Bro, I'm not looking to you for any kind of advice, Bond. If I
Badger,
wanted
I don't
advice,
spiraling.
if I
Dustin,
wanted
I don't
advice,
think you look to
whatever.
anyone
If
for any
I couldn't
kind of
give a
It
advice.
doesn't
flying
matter if
fuck,
you want
dude.
it. It doesn't
Badger,
matter if you
if
want
I
it.
I'm
wanted
the one that you
advice
look up to.
on
This is the
how to
Badger.
fucking, dude, if I wanted advice, I'd fucking find somebody on the street before I'd come to any of you.
If you did want advice, you wouldn't be here
Yeah,
because you're
here
going to
you
get it.
are.
You're going to
Dude,
get
I
unsolicited
don't even
advice.
care about.
This is
I don't
Dustin right
even
now.
If
care
you didn't care,
about.
you
I
wouldn't
don't
be here.
even care about the
lying to
subject.
yourself.
Dear
You
Lord
are
in heaven,
lying to
dude,
yourself.
You're
you
going to
won't
have
let
to
me-
listen to us because there's
Dustin
4
Buck
guys
show
going to
every
give
time
you
you come
advice
in.
because you've been so wacky
You're
lately,
lying
man.
to
You guys
yourself.
do not
You have
give
some
me
serious,
guy.
you have some serious
As
mental
long as you're on this
illness.
stream, you're going to get
Logan.
some advice.
You should
Logan,
seek
can
a
you please tell
therapist,
your friend to
get
stop
some
being such a
medication,
crazy little
and
guy?
take care of
Bro,
yourself.
When's the last time somebody hopped
Seek a
in your car and
therapist.
stole it while you were in there?
Seek a
When's the last
therapist.
time that's
Get
happened to
some
you? Hey,
medication,
asshole!
and follow a
Asshole!
treatment plan.
Asshole!
I'm not an
When's
asshole.
the last time you were in a...
Dustin,
Yes,
I
you are.
literally
When's
said,
When's the
"I'm
last
sorry that
time you
happened
were
to
in
you,
a
man."
car and somebody stole it? When's the last time
Never.
that's happened to you? Hey, how
Because I would
about this?
shoot
A
them.
When's the
while
last
back.
time? When's the last time you've been shot in
If
the
a guy hop
stomach?
in my car, I will shoot him with my 9mm in the fucking head.
I don't carry a gun.
I
That
do.
tells me what
That's
kind
why
of
nobody
person
hops in
you
my
don't.
car. That's
I
why
do.
nobody hops in my car. Because I will pop a cap in their fucking head.
I
if they
always
hop
got
in
a
my
toolie
car.
on me, Dustin.
So again,
I know you're not
stop
actually
That
showing
just
up, so don't
tells
worry
me
about
you're
it.
a bitch.
seek therapy. Talk about
Suck
diagnosis.
my
Get some
cock
medication so you
and
can
kiss
heal and be
my
better.
ass. I'll pick a spot and shave it for you. Shut the fuck up, bro. You're not giving me
You're really
advice. I'm
struggling,
not
aren't you?
listening to you.
I'm
No,
sure
I'm
you're not
really
listening
not.
to me. But
I'm
I'm telling
not
you the truth.
listening to
I
you.
was just
I'm
hoping you'd
telling
come
you,
yeah,
hang
I'm
out
not
with
this
me
is what you
too.
need. You need this because you're really struggling. You're not going to attract anything positive in your life the way that you behave with other people. You
Shut
will
How
the
can I
attract
fuck
find
up.
a nice
nothing
woman like
positive
this?
if you
Shut
don't
the
change
fuck
how you
up, bro.
behave.
How
Shut
can
the
I find a
fuck
nice
up,
woman,
You won't have any
bro.
partner. You won't have many
You're one to
friends, and you're
talk,
going to be very
Daniel.
alone.
Matter of fact, I get laid on the regular, but that's besides the point.
Oh yeah,
Getting
do ya?
laid
With men?
is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having healthy relationships with other human beings doesn't occur with what Badger's
Bro,
doing. He has to
bro,
change what's going on inside him.
can you give me one example of a healthy relationship, Mr. Therapist?
Absolutely. It's two people that have a desire to meet each other's mutually emotional needs within.
That's an example, or that's a prescription for a good relationship.
It's not a prescription, it's an example. That's what healthy people do.
No,
The problem is
because you didn't
most people don't
describe
do those
anything.
things. Most human beings
You
want
laid
to
out a
receive
prescription.
from other people.
You
No,
didn't
it's not a
describe
prescription.
anything. You laid out a
I'm not going to
prescription
get into
for
your
a healthy relationship.
philosophical talks because you don't know what the fuck you're talking
but
about.
you want to
You're a
help me though.
contrarian
You
human
want to
being.
help me though.
I'm telling you what you need to get help.
I'm not interested in what you're telling me. What I need.
What I want.
You know
what
what
I
you
want is
need?
you to leave the
You need a nice
conversation
tall
because
glass
I
to
think
shut
that you
the
add
fuck up.
zero
That's what
value.
you need.
You add
A tall
add
glass
zero
to
value
shut
to
the
this.
fuck up.
You add
If
zero
nobody
value.
cares, your opinion is less than
But
solicited.
you think they care about yours? You think they care about yours?
Apparently, everybody's asking me questions.
No, they're not asking you questions. They're painting you
Yeah,
into a
the fuck
corner,
they
saying
are.
they're painting you into a
Are you
corner
sure
of
you don't need a
obscurity.
therapist?
You're absurd, and what you say is
Okay.
obscure to the point.
And
You're not adding any value. You add zero
who
value.
fucking
What I've shared
cares?
with this
You
group,
know what?
what
I
I've
think
shared
the
with this
person that
group
really
is
does
added
care
value
is
to
you,
them.
bro.
What
You're the
I've
one who
shared
won't
adds
leave.
value.
You're the one that
What I
actually
share
cares.
adds value. I do care.
What?
I have
Oh,
no
you're
problem
gonna pop
caring.
a cap in somebody's head? That added a lot
No,
of
I said,
value.
I said, if somebody hops in my car,
I said.
if
Shut the
somebody
fuck up,
hops
dude.
in my car,
Shut
I'm
the
going to
fuck
pop a cap
up.
in their ass. You can't
Yeah.
make
Oh,
me
that's
shut
a
up.
lot
That's
of
the cool thing.
value. That's
Because I don't
many
place
value.
importance on what you think in value.
Instant
The issue
value
is
jutsu.
I add value to the people
Instant
in this
value
conversation
jutsu.
because they realize I painted you into a corner of obscurity. That's where you're at right now.
Bro,
Okay, I have a
you're
What you
fucking
say
all
going
your
makes
on.
no
power
sense.
is
Has
fucking
no
pathetic,
value.
bro. All you can do is yik yak with all your fucking
That's all I've
PhDs
done.
in education. Yeah,
That's
You
a good
think that I'm
point.
just
Yeah,
being
what is
doesn't
that
fucking
point?
negative?
I'm
affect
assuming it's
shit.
What
an hour.
happened to getting
You're
rid of
spiraling
profanity
out
on
of
the stream?
control.
Can we just
You're
kick Dustin out?
spiraling out of control, Badger.
Yeah, I have those kicks, Dustin.
I mean, like, how we're gonna have a conversation with him doing this for like a straight hour?
Dude, I didn't bring up the
It
subject.
doesn't
You
matter,
did.
man. You can't chill out.
You're spiraling out of control. You have an
No, I mean, you
inability to
shouldn't
be
end the
calm.
show. You just kick Dustin out.
Yeah, just kick Dustin out so we can have a conversation.
You have
Yeah,
an
but
inability to control
Logan
yourself.
knows that Dustin will be angry at him if he does that. So
Who cares if
we'll
Dustin's
just-
angry?
just-
Why would we
Who
care
cares
if
if you're
Dustin's
angry?
Logan
Who cares if you want me to leave?
Being upset at him.
Why don't you
I'm saying
leave?
you add zero value to this conversation.
Who cares?
Zero.
Then
Like, it's
change
zero.
subject. Maybe I could have
it's
value
not
if you
even an
change
ounce.
subject.
I don't believe you have the ability to do so.
Well, I guess that's a fucking problem of your inability to believe something
I
outside of
think
your fucking
everybody
knowledge.
agrees with that.
I don't
I
know,
think
bro.
everybody in
Who
here
cares?
agrees with that.
Well, I haven't been kicked yet.
Well, because you have somebody who
Blah, blah,
you're
blah,
playing
blah,
on his
blah.
heartstrings, like, oh, poor you.
Bro,
You can
dude,
sit there
I'm
and try
not
to make
playing
fun of
on
me. I
anybody's
don't care.
heartstrings. I
Yes,
don't
you
do
You're
that.
playing the
Dude.
victim.
No.
You play the victim.
We're all friends with Logan, and you say you care so
You're
much
all
about
fucking
him,
retards is what
fighting
you
with
are.
all his friends.
You're
and
fucking
cussing on his
retards.
channel.
Why are you on
don't
this stream?
respect
Go troll
Logan's
somewhere
channel.
else. Go troll
Dude,
somewhere else.
I didn't bring up the subject of conversation.
That's not what
I
I'm
didn't
talking
attack
about. You're
anybody
cussing
with
every 5
federal
seconds.
charges. I didn't
You're
try
just
to
a troll.
manipulate me. No, I'm
You're
not.
just a troll.
I'm really
Yes,
not.
you are.
No, I'm not.
What are you doing that
I
adds value here?
admonished Daniel for that already, and he said he was sorry.
I don't fucking care, dude. Look, like I
You don't
said,
care about
I
anything.
don't
Stop
And
care.
Dustin, I'll say to
want
you,
Does
Daniel
anybody
to
want to
try.
admonish me?
I don't
I
care, Daniel.
apologize, Dustin. I
I
apologize
don't
for
care,
getting you
dude.
so upset because clearly, I
Who
shouldn't have
wants to
done that.
admonish me? Somebody admonish me. I'm welcoming admonishment.
Because I said things and I knew it would get you upset, and I shouldn't have done that.
I didn't
That's
start
humility.
this conversation. Look,
I appreciate
dude,
the
I
humility.
don't have anything to apologize except for defending myself. You guys can eat a frosty fuck. I don't care. Change the subject. Let's go to a different thing. Like, I'm not.
You've literally just been like telling people to suck your for the
So
last hour.
what?
And then we're just gonna go talk about something else now.
Oh, fuck. You're a baby, dude. I don't care. If you can't handle it, yeah, change subject. GG
And
pick
that's
something.
not how normal sociable people act, Dustin.
Who cares? I don't care about your normal sociable
Then
bullshit.
why are you
dude.
here?
I don't care.
Why are you?
Why am I here? I'm here for Gangster Ghost.
What do you?
Yeah, but
What do
then
you
why
think
do you
you're adding
swear on
value
the
in his life
stream?
for?
Yeah, why do you get everyone upset? You know he doesn't like that.
Dude, you just
What
admitted to trying
Dustin,
to bait
what
me into
value are you
saying
at?
things.
Yeah,
Dustin,
and
what
I
value are you
apologize
adding to
for it.
Yeah,
Gangster
and you
Ghost?
shouldn't do that.
Dude, I don't care about your remedial
Daniel,
assessment of my value to any conversation. It's not of
I
any
asked what you believe your
mutual.
value is. I asked what you
I don't
believe your value
care.
is.
I'm
Well,
not
the
going to
thing
answer to
is,
you.
like, if I went outside and tried to
Oh, so you're so
bait some
fragile that you
local
can't
crazy
answer to me.
homeless guy into doing
No, I'm
something,
just
he'd
not
probably
going
do
to.
something. It's more my fault than his.
Because you can't.
Badger, I'm sorry. Say that again.
I was talking to Daniel.
Okay. I thought you were talking to me.
He's talking about you.
Probably.
No, I was saying you have no self-control. I was saying you have no self-control, and Daniel shouldn't be picking at you like that.
Badger, you don't know me well enough to say that. You really don't. You people don't know
I
me
do.
well enough to make.
I know
You
you.
don't. You know
I
you
can see your
don't.
behavior, and I can assess. I can assess what's going on the inside.
Your remedial
I'm
assessment
trained to do
needs
so.
shit.
I'm
Your
Dustin, the
trained to
remedial
second I
do
popped
so.
assessment
on here,
needs shit.
Daniel wasn't even.
Look how
Dustin,
you
the second
react.
I popped
Look how
in
you
here,
react when you feel vulnerable.
the second I popped in here, Dustin was already screaming, and Daniel wasn't even in the room yet. Like, you scream at everybody, dude.
And
Why?
Stop
Like, what's
screaming.
the point?
I don't know what the fuck. What difference
Is that like
What?
how you grew up?
Dude.
With everyone just screaming at each other all the time?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Maybe.
Do you realize
What do you mean?
That's not normal?
Well, it seemed pretty normal to me.
But it's not, man, and you shouldn't have had to deal with growing up in that.
Bro, dude, I'm not asking you for anything, Badger. Right? I'm not asking you for a thing. Stop trying to psychoanalyze me, bro.
No, it's not a
No,
matter of
I
trying
don't
to
have to do
psychoanalyze you,
anything.
but
Listen
the
to
way
me.
you
The
act,
only
the
two
people in
things
this
on this
case
planet
have to
I have
deal
to
with it.
do is be white and die. That's it. Those are the only two things on this planet I have to do. I have to maintain my color, and one day I will die. That's it. If I stuck my thumb up my ass until the day I die, that doesn't mean I had to do it.
Hey, Dustin, can I get a word in here or what?
I don't care. Get a word in.
But you got to be quiet to get a word in. I mean, I've been
Are you
patient
talking
for
to
like
me?
a half hour.
Then say something.
I had to stick cotton in my ears because of the screaming for the last hour.
Who cares? Quit bitching at me.
I wanted to ask something to Messenger. What were we talking about the last time? I know
You and I were having a theological discussion, but we never really got, too much into that because I was asking questions about your theology, and then it kind of got interrupted with a bunch of different people attacking your Eastern Orthodox, viewpoints.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty common.
That does
I mean,
happen.
I don't think that can happen now. There's just too many people with different dynamics, but I would love to talk with.
There's three Orthodox in here. Yeah.
I'm Eastern Orthodox.
I'm Eastern Orthodox, yeah. I'm OCA, Jess is Antiochian, and Sandman. What are you?
I'm like non-denom,
Non-diocese Orthodox, yeah.
Sandman, did you say you're
he's the super Orthodox. He's more Orthodox than the diocese.
Some people are more Orthodox than others.
Yeah. I tell you what, Dustin Buck is a gift from God because it really puts things in perspective sometimes. Whew.
Yeah. So that $1 million house, did that double in 2 years, like right after COVID?
No, when we bought it, I think it was right around 780, and now it's over $1 million.
Yeah, mine almost doubled in like 3 years.
Well, you're
I've only,
though.
but I've only been here for about 3 years, so.
Okay.
Did you put any construction additions onto the house to account for that?
I think we put in about 67 in the backyard.
Nice.
Do you have a pool?
I have a pool, and then we built
Do you have a hot tub next to the pool?
No.
Jess has a hot tub, so he's really the 1%er. Yeah.
No, but I have
No,
I have a
it's-
heated pool, a heated fire
It's
pit,
an
and a heated
inflatable hot tub.
barbecue and griddle with natural gas. That's what I funneled into the backyard.
Oh,
A
that sounds
griddle? You
Sweet.
put a griddle in? Nice.
I have a blaze griddle and a blaze like
You know how you know when someone's
barbecue.
really balling is when they have like a giant clay pizza oven by their pool.
Yeah, that's something
I don't
want.
think so because we talked about doing that on the bar and it was just not worth it. So we didn't.
Yeah.
No, you can buy the little pizza.
I would. I know those suck though. Like what I would. You know what I really want is like a coal fire pizza oven. That would be fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. That would be
Mhm.
good.
You can also
no.
build one out, and like they do in the old country, and you can cook breads in there. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, there's just not space because we chose the fire pit area to be what it was, and that kind of took up that back corner, and then we got the pool in the other corner, and it doesn't fit into the landscape of our backyard. So it was just something that we decided not to do.
That's great. I mean,
Well,
Kitty
everybody,
mama.
Kitty Mama's here.
who's Kitty Mama?
Hello, guys.
Hello, Kitty
Can you
Mama.
hear me?
You boy.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Who art thou?
Who are thou?
You haven't. Have you been around here before?
I
haven't
came
seen you around.
from Mod and Sea Science originally.
You came from
Oh,
Mod
Miss
and
Mod.
Seaside.
Yes, I
Mod is
definitely miss Mod. Mod
Hello,
is
Mod.
very sweet.
Yeah. I haven't heard from her in a minute.
She's been going on and off of YouTube.
No.
I'm in her Discord, but I
Yeah.
haven't heard from her in a bit.
Yeah, I actually just messaged her on her Discord and reached out to her. And was hoping that I
messaged her like 2 or 3 days ago, and I haven't heard back yet.
Hope she's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she cut out.
Oh,
So what's wrong with Stephanie? Is she just going through a funk?
I forgot that that's her name.
It is.
Yeah. I'm a fan of that name.
It's a good name.
She's definitely gone through a few of those moments from things she shared.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's to be
Yep,
human.
I lost you guys for a minute there.
You're fine.
Yeah, you said you just messaged Missing Mod. Like, how's she doing?
I haven't heard back from her yet, so I'm hoping that I'll hear back from her.
Kitty Mama, I messaged her 3 days ago, and I haven't heard back yet on Discord.
When people disconnect from the internet, though, they're just not going to be on their email, not on their DMs, not on their YouTube. So don't always think the worst.
Yeah,
sometimes people are just
I know
disconnecting.
she's been going through a bit,
Well,
so.
She asked me if
And I know
would
what they
hang out
like
with
because I know I've been going through my own personal my life. That's kind of why I've been on.
Yeah.
Because
So you said you wanted to
I
share
just wanted to
something, Kitty
say, this year I've gone through my own hell. And back in May, like I said, I've been in a coma. And when I came out of my coma, I was in a mental institution. So
I'm sorry.
as many, I
What
have
was the coma
my own
start
mental
from?
health problems. And it can be
What was-
hard.
What was your coma
And
result
I
in?
just wanted to reach out. So basically, I almost lost my mental health battle. And it actually happened. I know C Science doesn't like me talking about it, but it actually happened at C Science Place. He and his literally saved my life. And when I came, I should have never been put in the coma. Basically, the hospital is literally being sued for putting me in it because they overdosed me, as we just recently found out, on ketamine. They chemically induced me. They overdosed me on ketamine in the end.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You're
Like,
lucky you
they
didn't
put
get
me on
locked-in
so
from
many
it.
different things.
Yeah.
They put me on so many different things that in the end, they put me on ketamine and overdid it and stopped my breathing and had to put me in a coma. And as it was, I was already in sepsis and did not know it. And so they tried to tell my parents and my friends that it was because of sepsis. And when I came out, they kept giving us 1,000,001 different reasons as to why I was put in the coma. I was put in an 80-plus hour coma on a fentanyl drip of 0.1 milligrams a day. Any more than that would have killed me. As it was, they killed me and brought me back at least 5 times, we later found out. I was never given any type of therapy when I came out, and just thrown in basically a behavioral ward, not even a mental ward. It was a behavioral ward where they just throw everybody together. Men, women, drug addicts, mental health, people that are acting up in jail that they can't take care of, people that
we have a PhD licensed medical doctor here on
Dustin, can you not interrupt her?
They don't even have somebody like that there. And basically, you are treated worse than they treat people in jail. You are treated literally like you are killed. Technically, they are not allowed to have actual cops come in there. When I was in there, they had literal cops coming in there. They did not have my medical charts right. I was being held down, given medications that I was allergic to, that have literally now caused me to have rolling seizures, both awake and grand mal, to the point where I have literally hurt myself because I live alone with my service cat. That's why I was literally put in C-Science care for a couple months until we had a falling out. And basically it was literal hell because they just messed my brain up so bad. I lost a lot of my memory. I was having delusions because of medications they were putting me on. Basically, complete distrust of doctors now because of what they did. But I could see from just, well, not see, but hear listening, that you are going through right now a very rough time. And there is some mental thing going on with you, hon. And you do need to seek some mental help. I'm not trying to be mean when I say that. But you need to listen to the other people that were trying to reach out to you. Because there is something going on.
You're insane, too.
I'm not trying to be mean. Because, sweetie, I've got my own problems. And I have had the hardest time trying to admit that. It's been hell for me to admit it. I have had people tell me to my face I'm psycho. On Maud's last podcast, when she said that thing about being crazy and I came on there and said literally that I have been called HQ Harley Quinn and said that I'm psycho, that is literally because that is what people have told me. Because I can snap a switch from being the sweetest little thing to psycho in seconds.
Okay, I'm done
so
being
I can
psycho
recognize that. You're not being psycho, but
yeah,
you are showing signs
I'm not
that there is
anything.
something going on.
You don't know
and
what you're
that
talking
you
about.
need to reach out to somebody and get help.
I'm not
It's
reaching out
interesting
to
how you've
anybody.
told about 5 or 6 different people that don't know what they're talking about. We're all telling you the same thing.
And Kitty Mom, that takes a lot of courage to share your story. And I'm so sorry what happened to you. I know that doesn't mean anything, but
does mean, it means a lot.
Yeah,
it means a lot.
Really sorry. And I went through something when I was a teen that was really bad. Not that bad, but really bad. So I'm sorry to hear that happen to you.
And when you talked about your car thing, I've been there. I had somebody hold me up at gunpoint and also with a knife. And
One game we played the Lakers.
And that's scary. That's a scary thing to go through.
Have you ever been shot?
I've been shot at
I've been shot.
with literal kids in my arms that I had to literally drop them to the floor. I've been shot at more than once, but I've never actually been shot. Well, shot with a BB gun, but not an actual gun. And I've literally stood in front of a gun while pregnant that was pointed at my ex-husband and my best friend at the time and told them to shoot me.
Okay, I'm so over being psychoanalyzed. I like again, I think this bears repeating for anybody who is listening. I don't care what you think.
I've been where you've been. I've been where you've been, and I've told people to not psychoanalyze me. I sat there to see Science's face last year saying that. Even recently, screaming at C Science, don't psychoanalyze me. And recently had to apologize to him, telling him, I'm sorry, because he was right. And you don't have to. You don't have to right now.
No one's asking you to, man. We're just concerned.
Yeah, we're not asking you. We're just asking you to get help eventually.
You
Dustin,
know me.
if you hate people caring about you so much, you wouldn't actually be here. You kind of need this.
You know me as well as anybody could know a freaking telephone screen, dude. You don't know me. You don't know what I need. Not a single one of you know a single thing about me beyond what I tell you. Right?
I know you were made in the image of Christ.
And I'm pretty sure at some point or another I've said that to you, Daniel. But it doesn't matter. That's not the freaking point. Okay? You guys, if I was to take advice from any one of you or a combination of you, my life would take a funny turn in so many different directions because you don't know where I am with things. You don't know what situations are coming next. Okay? Do me a favor. Stop trying to psychoanalyze me because there's well more going on in my life than the paltry, small,
that would be like us
infinite.
asking you to behave.
You know what? None of us knows what's going to happen to any of us.
Well,
none of us know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Stop pretending like you can help me because you can't even really help yourselves.
I'm completely helped, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Christ heals me.
Well,
actively.
You guys are insane.
I'm
Look,
not insane.
I believe if
mentally
it wasn't for intervention, look, if there's anybody here who isn't walking proof of God's intervention in many different cases in their life, I probably think my freaking repertoire would double anyone here, probably triple in most cases. I've been in more dangerous situations than anyone here could possibly even imagine.
How could you know that?
So you
How
know
could you
us
know
better
that?
than
You
we
want to know how I
you're
know?
saying.
How many people here have ever kicked in a front door and did a home style invasion with a shotgun? How many people made that
Did you
their
do that?
career?
Did
Yes,
you do
multiple times. Multiple freaking times. The statute of limitations is passed. I don't care.
Gotcha.
I've been in more danger in one lifetime than any of you will live probably in two.
It sounds like you've created more danger
Yeah,
because of the
that's-
unhealthiness that lives within you.
Yeah.
Dear Lord in heaven,
you chose to rob people.
You're just
did
feeding
I
into
choose,
the
Daniel?
antisocial
Is
thing
that what
Nestor
happened?
was
Were
talking
you
about.
there? Do you know? Do you
You
know how I
literally
was
are
in?
confirming.
What
No,
made you
I'm
the way
not
you are
confirming.
then?
You're
You don't
confirming the
know. You
antisocial
don't
stuff.
know what you're talking about. I am not antisocial. I have a steady job. I have a
You
long
have
list of
operant
actual
defiant disorder
friends.
and you have antisocial personality
And
disorder.
why aren't
Those
you
two
with
things
them
seem
right
very
now?
prevalent.
And you have an
If you have
over-eagerness to
actual
try and
friends, why
flex
aren't
your
you talking
so-called
to them now?
PhD.
No, I don't have a PhD. I have a master's degree. There's a difference.
I talk to Pete Town often, actually.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone in here has
But
a
the
PhD.
oppositional defiant disorder prevalent. The
OPD.
Mhm.
antisocial personality disorder, those symptoms of how you're displaying yourself are prevalent. In how you
Dude,
engage with the group and how you
you
become
see,
defensive when people
you
make
see
criticisms. If you're a
only
healthy
and
person, you
exactly
welcome criticisms.
what I
If
want
you're
you
a
to see,
healthy
bro.
person, you
You see
welcome
only
criticisms.
and exactly what I want you to see. That's it. You
Well, then
don't
why do
see
you want me to
anything else.
see you as antisocial? Why do you want me to see you as
Because,
oppositional
because
defiant disorder?
again, because you are
Why?
somebody I don't know and don't care
But why
about
do you
your
want me to
opinion.
see that? Why do you want me to see
Or you
those
just
things?
actively try to
I don't.
bait
Did I
a bunch
not
of
just
people you
answer your
don't know
question?
into thinking you're
You didn't.
something
No, you
you
didn't.
aren't?
You
No,
said.
no,
You
I
said
don't.
I
I
only
don't.
see what you
Yeah, I
want me
don't
to
buy it.
see.
I
You
think he
said I
actually
only
is
see
seeing
what
it.
you want me
Bro,
to see, and I said, why would you want me to
okay.
see those things?
Can you stop and let me answer a question? If you're asking me a
You're
million
not answering the
questions a
question.
second, I'm trying to.
Why would you want me to see you as something unhealthy?
I don't care. Right? That's not. That's.
If
I
you
don't care
didn't
what
care,
you
you
see.
wouldn't be here, so
Look,
you can't say
listen,
that
listen.
anymore.
You think
Stop.
You're
Stop
Yeah.
anger
talking.
is some
You
kind of
care.
I
shield?
no. I
You're
will say
here.
that, and I will
You
repeat it
care.
many more times. No,
You're
You
I'm not
think
here.
saying
here.
I
I'm
don't
not.
You
care is
Hey,
some
care.
kind of shield?
dear
It's like
Lord
the
in
If
heaven,
you're
adolescent
can
here,
you
stage.
repeat
you
that?
care. So just own
You're
yourself.
trying. How about you suck a fatty cock? You're not. You're
If you're
nobody,
here,
bro.
you
You're
care.
nobody. You're not gonna
If
claim
you're
that to me
here,
and make it
you
seem
care.
like you're
Prove to
not.
me that you
Whatever,
don't care by
bro.
disconnecting.
I'm not gonna
Prove to me that
prove
you don't
anything to
care by
you.
disconnecting.
You're still
Then,
here.
Prove
then
to
you're
me that
lying to
you
Yeah.
yourself.
actually care by
You're
sucking
lying to
my dick.
yourself.
I
Prove
can,
You're
to
I can
me
lying
that
to
prove
you
I can
others.
actually
prove by
care by
disconnecting.
sucking my dick.
Hey,
Prove to
guys,
me you
Right.
actually
I
care
love you
by
all. I'm
sucking
getting out of
my
here.
dick.
Dustin, I'm definitely praying for you. And Kitty, thank you for coming on and
Yeah.
sharing.
It didn't
Thank
mean
you.
to be
Sorry.
mom.
Take care,
Kitty, what
everybody.
you shared, I think, was
You
very
take care
vulnerable
too.
and
Thank
very
you so
strong of
much.
you.
I'll be praying for
So,
you.
Thank you. I appreciate
Kitty,
that.
Kitty, what you displayed was somebody who's growing and becoming healthier. So I hope you continue with that.
Thank you. I am trying, and my goal is eventually when hopefully I can get. I'm waiting on currently getting a major dental surgery done that will hopefully eventually get me out of continually going into sepsis right now due to the teeth that are infected and broken from the seizures that I keep having. I keep getting like nasal infections, chest infections, kidney infections from it
Mm.
that make me go into sepsis. And right now, the doctors here will not even give me any more antibiotics. So I am literally being treated by my father with what's called colloidal silver. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of that.
I've heard of
It's
that,
what
and you need to be careful.
you do need to be very careful with it. Because in too high of doses, it can be dangerous. And also, we're using what's called sodium chloride, which literally, if not mixed correctly, can be a poison. So
Can
it's very
overoxidize your
controversial.
innards.
And so if it's not mixed correctly with the vinegar, it can be a poison. So we are being very, very careful with what we are doing. We're also using like lemon juice with cayenne pepper and honey and a lot of other herbal remedies. I make my own THC and CBD gummies for pain and like the depression and all that stuff and everything. And I am currently trying to find an out of town dental surgeon to do the surgery that I need and everything. But because of my seizure disorder, I am having a horrible time trying to find anybody to get me in. But I am currently, honestly, actually off basically all mental health meds due to the fact that they were actually making me worse.
Yeah.
I was finding that they were making me suicidal, that they were making me more depressed, and even like my seizure meds, most of them were just causing more and more problems. So I've actually been looking into more all natural routes with everything now, and just trying to
Have you done
go the
anything with
route of,
ginseng?
yes, actually, I have been getting majorly back
Ginseng.
into panic ginseng, Chinese
Those
And you
panic
things
need
can
to
be
ginseng.
those
look.
things can be
You
just
need
as
to start.
unhealthy when you're taking herbs. So what I would
It,
recommend, Kitty, is that you seek out a DO rather than an MD to work with, because the DOs will look at you from an osteopathic standpoint, which means they're looking at your body and mind and brain as a whole rather than just the symptoms of what the problem are.
That
So
actually is what I just started looking into because I was just told that by somebody else on another
okay.
podcast.
It's wise. The DOs will look at your whole self from everything, not just the symptoms of what you say, like, oh, my arm hurts or my leg hurts or I'm having this symptom of depression. They're going to look at you as a whole and they're going to treat you as a whole. And I think that's healthier. One of the things
Yeah,
to think about, let me share with you about the psychotropic medication, just so you understand. Psychotropic meds are like keys, and your inner neurotransmitters and your inner hormones are like locks. And when you take certain psychotropic medications, it may only unlock people's locks within inside, because the psychotropic meds are like a key. Your internal neurotransmitters and your hormones are like locks. And if your locks aren't unlocked by the psychotropic med that you're taking, and you're getting side effects and symptomology of things as it performs metabolites through your liver, you have to be careful with those things and realize that maybe the initial thing that they put you on wasn't right for you. And you may need to try something similar but different. So don't give up on them wholly, but
a
consider
lot
that.
of the meds that work for me, they will no longer prescribe to you where I live because of the fact of all the addicts that we have here and the abuse of them.
Fair. But I don't understand
So,
why a prescriber won't give you what you need regardless of that truth.
like, I can't get like sleeping meds at all here anymore, and even like muscle relaxers and stuff like that for my back. And muscle relaxers also help with my seizure disorder and my nerve condition.
Right now?
No.
No, I'm not. In fact, I won't even go to my local hospital at all anymore because of the fact that I'm literally suing them over the coma.
Inpatient clients aren't hanging out on YouTube, just so you know.
I mean,
yeah,
I've had people like YouTube me from the hospital. What do you mean?
So our hospital, we're not even allowed to have a cell phone if
you
we're
can be
an
in a hospital
inpatient.
and be outpatient. You can be in a hospital and be an outpatient client. So what I'm saying is, if you're truly inpatient, you're not having access to these mediums.
Yeah.
It's a very controlled
I'll
environment.
pull up video after video after video of people with IV in arm. Okay,
an
but
IV has nothing to do with
certain
inpatient.
hospitals do allow you
inpatient
phone access.
psychiatric care. Inpatient psychiatric care is different than being in a hospital with an IV in your arm.
That's what I was talking about, bro.
Then you don't know what inpatient versus outpatient psychiatric care is.
I wasn't talking about psychiatric care. I thought she was in a hospital.
If you say inpatient, it's talking about inpatient psychiatric care.
I have been in and out of hospitals recently, but I am currently not in a hospital right now. I am currently at my apartment right now. But I also move in and out of like in care of homes. Like for a while, like I said, I was living with like C Science. I live with friends sometimes, or like my parents and everything when I'm having a harder time. I have a service cat that will notify me actually of when I'm going to have a seizure and everything. She'll actually even bring me like a med bottle in her teeth out of my med bag when I'm about to have a seizure. And when I get real bad, every now and then, like I have been admitted into hospitals out of town.
How about the Dodgers?
Dodgers. I don't really watch any baseball.
Sorry, everybody. It's time to shut down. Thank you,
I'll
everyone.
catch you later, GG.
All right, catch you guys later. Thank you for having me on tonight. Hope you guys all have a good night.
You're always welcome on.
Take care. Take care, Messenger.
Thank you.
Take care.
Take care, everybody.
Take care.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.